Hey guys, today I wanted to talk about what the fuck is a Popflash. And Popflash in CSGO is a flash that just pops in your screen and blinds you and you don't have time to react. So, how do you do a Popflash? Well, there are several different ways that you can do it. Remember that you can do 3 different ways to throw a flashbang. You can do a left click, you can do a right click, and you can hold down both buttons, both left and right click at the same time, and get a medium throw. So those are the 3 different ways that you can throw flashes with the 3 different distances that you can throw it. A good pop flash for mid doors, for example, if a player's playing close mid doors in one of these positions, is a flash that you line up. You have a preset lineup. You stand in a certain position, you aim at a certain position, you throw it, and it's a guaranteed lineup spot. So a good pop flash for mid doors would be just like so. Any player who's playing close mid won't be able to dodge this flash. Now the pop flash is designed to flashbang an opponent at a specific position. So while pop flashes are very good to eliminate players in certain positions, pop flashes aren't the best flashes to use when attacking a bomb site. For example, if I'm going up A, there is a pop flash I can use that will get players who are peeking from the bomb site or CT ramp, but they are not the best flashes to use to get the biggest area of effect. So a pop flash on A, for example, would be if I line it up and I throw it through this little hole, and it just explodes right up here. It is a good flash because anybody who's on the ramp will get blind and they won't be able to react to it. While it's a very good flash to get anyone in this position on the ramp, it's not going to affect anyone who's back here by the car, and it's going to have very little effect on anybody who's playing over in this position or on Goose. So while the pop flash is very good at eliminating anybody who's on CT ramp, it's not good for attacking A in itself. Regular flashes, where you just start launching them in the air, for example towards the magic carpet, or just in the air in general with some distance on it, are going to be much better at affecting the A bomb site as a whole than a pop flash will. But if I go over to long and I know that someone's playing close to long doors, but at this angle or at this angle, I'm going to want to use a pop flash to eliminate him as opposed to just flashing over long in general. A flash to get this player, for example, would just be to line it up with the wall and throw it over. Anybody in this position is going to get completely blind. The flash will land just above my screen. It's going to allow my teammates enough time to get through the doors and come and kill this player in this position. But if I'm an enemy and I'm posted here with a rifle or not, I see this flash coming over here. Or if I'm in the pit, I can see the flash coming over, and I'll be able to dodge it, and I'll be able to avoid it, and it won't affect me at all. So a regular flash in this situation would be better suited to getting a player off of the long corner or the pit, but the pop flash is specifically designed to get anybody who's up close in the specific location. So pop flashes are very useful to use to eliminate counter terrorists that are in positions that you know exactly where they are, and 100% lineups are the best way to do it. So finding a spot where you can stand and finding a spot to aim and left clicking it, that's going to give you guaranteed results. You know exactly where that flash is going to explode, and it's going to do it every single time. You can do impromptu flashbangs. For example, what's commonly known as the snacks flash, I guess these days, is when there's a smoke, for example, and you underhand a flash through the smoke and you push with it. This is a very good way to get a pop flash off onto an enemy, but what you have to keep in mind is every time you right click the flashbang, the enemy can hear it being released if they are close enough to you. So if I'm playing close and I hear that animation, this is the animation, I'm going to do it right now, that animation, I'm going to know that someone's flashing and I'm going to be able to turn around from it. So while the snacks flash is good, you want to be able to mask it. So something that I do when I'm throwing a flash and pushing through a smoke, for example, if I'm playing on cat, if I want to flash and push through the smoke, I'll do a right click pop flash where it's going to explode in the smoke and the enemies can't see it. But because I make noise when it's being released, I'm going to start shooting the wall. Just shooting in general, because what's going to happen is the enemy's going to hear my gunfire and they're going to look towards me to be pushing through the smoke. And as soon as they look over at the smoke waiting for me to be pushing, they're going to stare directly at the flash and eat the flashbang. So if I'm flashing for myself or if someone's flashing for me, I like to just shoot my gun just to give away my position so that people look at me, so that they'll look into the flashbang and they'll get affected by it for multiple seconds. So it's a very neat trick that you can do while utilizing the pop flash. There are many ways to do the pop flash. The pop flash, in just by definition, is a flash that will pop as soon as you see it. You don't have time to react to it, and it will blind you. I hope this has helped. Until next time.